Okay, so good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Today we are going to talk about the video about, válgase la redundancia, intercultural competence. So who wants to be next talking us about or telling us about what is ICC? I mean intercultural competence. Um, so yes, who wants to start talking about talking us about that? Does anyone want to start speaking about intercultural competence? If anyone wants to start
Yes,
telling
yes,
what
mine. Yes,
intercultural
me.
competence is.
Well, I start because
Okay,
eh,
people, what is intercultural competence? What do you think it is?
we are going to
Gers,
start by
Gers,
there.
Gerson, yes.
Yes,
Okay, for
Gerson and
me,
Jenny Paola raised their hands.
okay.
So,
For me, intercultural competence is when two persons or more of different backgrounds or countries meet and they communicate. This
okay.
yes, yes, okay. So,
Ready?
Jenny,
is
Okay.
next one.
Okay. For me, the intercultural situation is one on which two individuals meet between people.
Okay, okay. So, let's talk about now about um, why is the intercultural competence important in the classroom? What do you think is the intercultural competence important in the classroom? Inside the classroom.
That's hard. I think that is the because it's important because maybe to try to understand other people in different contexts. I think is that the reason. Maybe I don't know what you think, Dana. Start.
Well, I think intercultural competence is important in the classroom. Well, because we all have different backgrounds, right? I don't think we all come from the same place. For example, our parents come from different places of Colombia, right? So I think we all have different backgrounds, and we all have to develop these abilities to understand each other's situations or behaviors, attitudes, and we should learn about these different backgrounds in our country. So, yeah, to understand each other in the classroom.
Anyone else?
Me.
Lady, start.
Um, well, I think that the interculturality is important, but when we want to learn about other language, is most important. So, in sometimes we have to travel at country with a language, maternal language is English. So it's very important for we learning about these cultures or these customs. And I think that English is very important in the uh, language, and we teachers in process is very important too.
So, anyone or
Um,
we continue?
I say yeah.
in video they mention from social competence, yeah, and their competence is so it's very important. So for self-reflection and interculturally, the there are, yeah. I don't now say that, but yeah, the interculturally is important. But I met you your traditions in your family, your things, your um, um, favorite things. Yeah, um, is cu- community, but yeah, it is.
So let's pass to main characteristics of ECC and self-awareness explained in your own words and real life examples. Who starts? I see that. Lady? Well, who wants to start?
Okay, in my opinion, what? No?
What?
What?
Still thinking.
Okay,
What happened?
okay. In my opinion, the importance of interculturality in the classroom is the causes of you respect that the people in the world is reflect in their race, religion, clothing, these things that know importance to interculturality in the classroom.
Okay. So let's pass to
All
the. Continue, continue.
no, no, no. Other opinion, other person.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Um, okay, I understood that many people are limited in interculturality, and as the groups that meet have different cultures and customs, and not only from countries, it also happens in university and in many places usually. But I didn't quite understood about the three levels in interculturality competence.
Nice. So,
Ian, I don't hear you.
Jen?
No.
Gian,
Bien, one, two,
Ian,
three.
Ian, are
Ian.
you here?
I don't hear you.
I don't know my very so low, so I don't know who is what happened.
I don't know.
No, no, yeah, no.
So let's pass to the second video about intercultural awareness.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes. So what are the main characteristics of ICC and self-awareness? Intercultural.
Well, um, I want to talk.
Yes.
Well, first, the main characteristics could be that in intercultural competence, it might be effective communication to avoid misunderstanding with people who come from different backgrounds or from different places, from different cultures. So the thing is that we might develop abilities to avoid these misunderstandings, and we might respect, for example, their rituals, their different costumes. Maybe, uh, for example, it might be uncomfortable for us if someone greets us with two kisses in our cheeks. It might be uncomfortable for us, but we might develop these skills to avoid that uncomfortable situations. And well, yeah, that's what I have to say.
In abstract is like we have to be open to the character, how the costumes about the other people, and try to have a constructive criticism, criticism, I think, um, not like and don't be like uh, we I don't do that, so that's strange, and well, I think that's that uh, to awareness like that. It's like be reflected about. You know. Anyone else?
Okay. In my opinion, the different cultures in the world different perspective uh, on things. When it comes to time, for example, or to personal space, sometimes intercultural communication become easy and even simple things like to habits you need for getting used to do.
Uh, uh, anyone? Someone? Or we pass to the example.
Well,
Or continue.
I just wanted to say that, well, we should exchange our intercultural experiences that we will have, or maybe we already have experienced some intercultural exchanges. Maybe we don't have to be abroad to experience all these intercultural exchanges. Maybe we can have those experiences by meeting someone from the Acosta or maybe from the Amazon zone. So yeah, we should share those experiences with people just to make them uh, like to be a normal thing, different culture, but that is a normal thing, and to understand that is not such a different thing, and for to understand these other cultures.
Okay. Uh, anyone to say something, to compliment, say no?
People, you hear me right now or not?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. So,
Yes.
Finally, finally.
thank you, thank you. About the first
Now,
He's
video,
alive.
I want to say something about the last video, the first video. I just want to say that here in Colombia, we have many intercultural competence situations. Colombia is a pluri-ethnical state. I mean, we have many social groups, and how do we say indigenas? Indigenas groups. We have indigenous groups, and that's an example of the intercultural competence that we can have right here in Colombia, not necessarily traveling to another countries, but we have many social situations about intercultural competence right here in Colombia because our indigenous group. Do you know what I mean or not? Are
Yes,
you
yes,
listening to me or not?
yes, yes. We are listening.
Yeah,
Listening.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. And that's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
I
I'm gonna.
All clear.
that's that's all I wanted to say about the first video. In this moment, it doesn't matter because mi charla ya pasó, pero bueno,
No, it works. It still works. Eh,
an Spanglish ahí todo maluco. Sorry, sorry.
well, let's continue. Um, someone have that real life experience with interculturality or problems with that, or I don't know if you meet someone that is from other place and you understand the costumes, or well, anyone.
Well, I haven't experienced an intercultural situation, but now that I think about it, it could be an example when we first talked with I don't remember the name of that girl. This Brazilian girl. Do you
Ah, yes,
remember
yes,
the
yes.
name?
No, I don't know. I forgot the name. And
Mariana?
yeah,
Yeah, I think.
yeah,
So
I
yeah,
think
that could be an intercultural experience that for all of us.
I think that an example it can be, for example, when you are talking to a old person and she says how was in their times, and we compare it to our times, and maybe it can be an intercultural context because it's a different context that they like than the ours. I think it's maybe can be an intercultural context.
Or well, maybe when the Minga came to Bogota, and we all well, there were a lot of people who weren't comfortable with having the Minga in Bogota because they were telling, oh, this Ange, Angen, no, Angen, no,
Indigenous,
indigenous,
I
indigenous
think
people.
I think it's
These
that.
indigenous
Yeah.
people are so ignorant. They are not clean. They came native people. Well, these people are just to to bring the coronavirus and all that stuff. So that could be not good intercultural experience, but it is an intercultural experience that people here in Bogota we don't have this intercultural competence, so we
Yes, it's
might
like
develop it.
it's like the people hate the indigenous people fight for their rights and come here to say stop because they are killing us or something like that, and they are indigenous, they don't know anything, or they don't have studies on something like that.
Yeah, it's sad.
And
Yes, in conclusion, we can say that we have many examples near, a la vuelta de la esquina. I don't know how to say that.
Near us. I don't know.
Okay, so I think that this is all the feedback about the two videos. Yeah, Rafael, do you think like me or not? Are you listening to me or not?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't
Yes,
know.
yes, yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. So I think this is all and have a nice day. Goodbye, people. Bye, guys. Care yourselves. So, bye.
See you
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye. See
Thank
you.
you.